Is everybody sad? Is everybody sad? Trump won! Oh! Well, have a good cry while I lay on this question. Will Trump pardon himself? That's the first question. Is Trump fatter than Mussolini? Second question. Will Trump accidentally, will Trump accuse cis people of being transgender? After all, that's the worst thing you could be in America, transgender. Is Project 2025 now reality? It doesn't have to be. No, it really doesn't. Really. It doesn't, yeah. Next question. What is the next? Will recruitment for the anarchist movement, will it grow exponentially? Huh? Will it? Find out now. Okay. All you crybabies. Trump is now re-elected. Ooh, we're gonna go fascist. For the millionth time, Trump is not a fascist. He is a megalomaniac. And, you know, he doesn't care about ideology. It's what's in it for him. What's in it for Trump? That's all he cares about. His money, his glorification, people worshiping him. That's all he cares about. You think he wants to conquer the world? No, he'd rather play golf. So, if you listen to neo-Nazis like John Fuente, John Fuente. Anyway, if you listen to any American neo-Nazi, they're rejecting Trump. So the fascist movement knows they were being manipulated by Trump. So what's going to happen? Will he pardon himself and everything is happy ever after? Don't know. Well, since he has a lot of people in the Supreme Court, they're going to have to rule on that. Can a president pardon himself? So, we anarchists don't care about progressives. We don't care about liberals. We don't care about neocons and neoliberals. Because after all, that's what Kamala was. She was not even a progressive. She was not a feminist. She was not a socialist. She was not a communist. What she was a neoliberal. And what's so funny about the neoliberal movement is they don't even know themselves they are neoliberals. That's a name the left put on their foreheads. Neoliberal. Because I caught one time, Kamala, I caught her one time saying, I'm a capitalist. I'm proud of being a capitalist. That's called democratic capitalism. Look it up. That's part of the 10-point program of the neoliberals back in the 60s. Okay? So, neoconservatives wants America to be a conquering nation, to take over the world by military force. Neoliberals is, let's make deals with people. Say, hey, we'll protect your country if you let us have some of your oil. That's neoliberals. So that's that. Now, one more story and I'll let you go. And it goes like this: 1972, the baby boomers, and it was thanks to Richard Nixon, gave the vote to the 18-year-olds. And the first Democrat to represent that was George McGovern, which eventually he became a libertarian, eventually. And long and behold, Richard Nixon won by a landslide. Won. Everybody in my generation were, we're going to become a Republican country. Back then, Democrats would never use the word capitalist and never use the word fascism. Now you can't get the bastards to shut up about fascism. Just because they accuse Trump of being a fascist, yeah, doesn't mean he is. He's more a megalomaniac, narcissist. You know, everybody should worship me because I'm so wonderful. That's all he cares about. So he used the Nazi movement and the what's the name of that? The militia movement and all these clowns on the right and manipulated them. Well, he succeeded. Trump is so hated, even the CIA hates him. You gotta be a real stupid asshole to have the CIA hate you, even though you're a right winger. Because, you know, everybody knows the CIA has communist derangement syndrome. You should read their history in the 50s and 60s and the 70s. Just totally deranged about communism. So, what happened? Some investigative reporters found out he was involved in a break in the Watergate Hotel. And 2 years later, he had to resign. And the Republican Party was, it was weak. It was gone. It was people started to sign up for the Democrats outnumbered the Republicans because of Watergate. Okay, they got dismantled. Now, what's the moral of this story? I'll tell you, booby. Though it seems like the end of the world, something's going to happen to Trump. He's not going to. I doubt he's going to make it to full term. He's either gonna the the Supreme Court is going to rule against him, which I doubt, or he has a bad stroke because he doesn't take care of himself, or some foreign dictator shoots him, assassinates him. And maybe it'll be the Israeli Mossad because maybe he'll say, no more money for you, no more money for Israel. Something is going to happen. Guarantee it. You cannot You cannot vote in fascism. Fascism has to be won by the gun, by weapons, a war, a counter revolution. You can't vote in, oh, I'm going to vote for Mussolini, let's see, for governor. I think Franco sounds good. And how about Tojo? Yeah, he make a good senator for California. No, no, it doesn't work that way. First of all, the military hates Trump. The FBI, CIA, they hate him. Because he came the first day, I don't know if you remember 2016, he stood in front of the fallen soldiers of the CIA and started to talk about how many people went to his inauguration. Boy, were they pissed. No recognition about the fallen heroes. Because Trump is so retarded. He's anti military. Idiot. So, and one more thing. One more thing. Uh, I forgot what I was going to say. I got early stages of dementia. He, let me say this to all you evangelists, fundamentalists. You do not represent the Protestant religion. You're just a small speck in the specter of Protestant Christians. So you don't speak for Christians. They don't want a national Christian nation. No, that's unconstitutional. A Christian theocracy is unconstitutional. Instead of misquoting the Bible, you ought to read the fucking thing. Okay? So I'm not worried. You shouldn't be either. You shouldn't. Come on, go. Everything's going to be okay. Okay? Okay.